What is going on, guys? Carlos here from Live Gaming Paradise, and we are back again with another episode of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And this time we're going to go and finish off the Gates of Atlantis. This is the fourth and final episode, and that's going to take us to the island of Lesbos, which is on northeast of the map. So make your way there. You most probably haven't discovered it, and we'll have to go by ship. And once you arrive there, the first thing I would advise you to do is to get your synchronization point, as if you lose, at least you'll have a way of getting back. And the mission won't end in Lesbos, so you would need to come back here. As you can see, there's a synchronization point right at the top, so go and do it, and then you're going to need to come down and do this mission. It's called Romancing the Stone Garden, and that's the mission that you need to do in order to start off the last boss in the Gates of Atlantis. So you'll see this woman here, and she's being attacked. They call in a snake and all sorts of names, and they're trying to attack her. So choose to save her, and she will tell you that her partner or her friend has been captured by this monster, which is, I think, the reason why she is being attacked, because they think she's a witch of some sort. So kill all the baddies in here that are trying to attack her, and go and meet her at the temple. And then you need to follow her into the stone garden. On your way there, you'll see that you're going to pass through some petrified corpses or petrified people that have been petrified by Medusa, which is the boss that you're going to defeat in this level. She's probably one of the toughest bosses out of all of them. Definitely one of the hardest ones in the Gates of Atlantis missions. So once you get into this area here, you'll see that there's going to be a massive door, and it's going to be a stele where you can put your key. But you obviously haven't got a key, so she will give you 2 missions, but you only have to do one of them, and that involves getting out of Lesbos and going into another island.
But I see no openings, and the walls are too smooth to climb.
She shouldn't be in there. She should be in my arms. Her breath, her smell. Every night we'd meet at the dread ruins.
Once you finish talking, it's time to go and find that key. So in order to find this key, you need to go to the village of Chios. I think that's how you pronounce it. And that is just below Lesbos. So if you go down below Lesbos, you will see that where your mark is. And that's the village of Chios, or the island of Chios is there. Once you get there, get Icaros to scan around the landscape. And you will see there's going to be 3 caves that you need to go into. And they all guarded by some of the villagers from this island here. Just don't go inside the village like I did. That is a mistake. You should be okay. You should be able to use Icaros and scan all of the caves, then go individually to each cave and get what's inside, which is going to be on the last one, or depending on what order you're going to do them, is going to be the disc that will allow you to open that huge gate where Medusa is. So once you collect this disc, it's time to go back into Lesbos, and we're going to go into the Petrified Temple, which is where the gate is. So make your way there, and you will see the stele outside where you can put the disc in, but go and speak to her first. She will mention something regarding a mercenary, but there's no need to do that mission. At least I didn't do it, and I didn't have to do it. It's not necessary. You can just go ahead and open the gate and defeat Medusa without having to go and do the secondary mission, which is to go and speak to the mercenary. So just go in, and it's time to face Medusa, which is going to be a really big challenge. I think this one definitely took me a few tries in order to get it done, because she's really difficult, and she will bring out some of the gods, but they are easy to defeat, but together with her it is a little bit more difficult. So as you walk in, she will just run ahead, and you'll have to chase her through some kind of maze, but it's very easy to find. There's only one way to go, and finally you're gonna come face to face with Medusa, and she's proper scary. I really like the way that they design her with all the snakes. It does look really cool. And guess what? Medusa is the girl that was her friend, Bryce's friend, Lygia. She will petrify Bryce, and finally it's your turn to go and fight her. Now, this is a really challenging boss. All I can advise you is try and defeat these guys while she can't see you. Just stand behind the block and defeat the guys, the guards that she sends to you. And after that, then you can attack her. Because if she can see you, she can shoot like rays at you, and she can petrify you, or she can shoot bombs. It's really difficult. Always stand behind the pillar and shoot at her, shoot arrows at her, and then as soon as she moves, you need to just run away quickly, because she's going to throw you some bombs under your feet, and you're not going to be able to survive for long if you keep getting hit with the bombs and petrified. I mean, the petrification, you can just run away and it will disappear if she doesn't hit you, but the bombs will do quite a bit of damage, and it's quite difficult to defeat her like that.
Gia must have picked up the artifact and transformed into that creature. I wonder how many people have become the rhyming thread over the centuries.
Once the cutscene finishes, it's time to go to the beginning, to the island of Thera, and meet your father and seal Atlantis forever. You will then need to put the artifacts in the 4 pillars around the center section where you first met your father, and activate the beams in order to seal Atlantis forever.
Its owner had many questions for me. You should have come along.
Just when you're about to seal Atlantis forever, your father says that he doesn't want to give you the staff. He needs the knowledge that comes from having the staff. But eventually he gives in, and he will give you the staff, and he will die himself. The staff being the thing that kept him alive all these years.
Atlantis is too dangerous. I must seal it.
Just as Cassandra seals Atlantis, you get back into the Animas to Layla, and she's trying to do just the opposite, which is reveal how to open Atlantis. But after doing everything right, she realizes that something is wrong and Atlantis is not being opened. So she looks at the sky and realizes that there's one beam that is missing. Something is obstructing the beam of light. So you need to go up the wall and activate the beam of light, which is you need to move a few blocks to reflect the light beam towards the center. These blocks will have mirrors, so you need to adjust it. It won't take you too long to do it. It's quite a simple end of mission. After realizing that the staff is the only thing missing, Layla sits down and looks at the side and sees Cassandra coming in.
True knowledge exists in knowing that you know nothing.
friend told me that once.
Possible. Cassandra?
She will pass the staff over to Layla and dies herself, and the mission is over here. Then you just have to meet your friends outside and finish the last of the cutscene.
We've learned a lot, haven't we? You know it all. Speak for yourself.
So I guess this is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you did like this video, or if this video helped you, please give us a like and consider subscribing so I can continue releasing more content like this. I really hope you like this little series here. I'll try to do some more if I get some good feedback about it. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
I do know one thing for certain. This has been an odyssey I won't forget.